Trey Turner at the plate.
Leading off for the Cubs, the designated hitter, Trey Turner.
Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Pitch misses there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you.
Knocks it down.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
India over to first in time. Turner is out. And there's a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. Next pitch way upstairs. And that one in the air center field. Isbell pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And now the first baseman, Mark McGuire. And
Counts
ball
1-0.
2 outs, base is empty. On the ground to third. Throws to first. And that. Now the left fielder, Dairon Blanco. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fouled off. He was late. That one the other way. Takes it in for the out. Jonathan India at the plate. Just missed. Next offering is fouled back.
One ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. 2 out. Bobby Witt Jr. at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Foul ball there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one drifts inside. Misses, and it's 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Mad Max notches the K. Back here in Kansas City, all set for the start of the inning. Now the third baseman, Kobe Mayo. Fouled off down the right side.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Swing and a pop-up. India puts it away for the out. Here's Corey Seager. Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. Seager is gone quickly. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Moore.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense.
That one ripped. And foul ball. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Bottom of the second. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. On the ground. In plenty of time to first. And they get Perez for the out. Vinny Pasquantino, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And a count 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Second inning here, no score. On the ground right side. McGuire takes it to the bag. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Line drive and makes the play, and that's out.
Pitching for the Royals.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Lucas Erceg. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Kyle Tucker swings through it for strike 1.
That was straight queso right there.
And that one fouled off. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back. And gone. He crushes that one to center field. It's 1-0. And now it's William Contreras. Swing and a ground ball, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now it's going to be Walker Jenkins. In the air, left field, down the line, and it falls. The throw in, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just a blue hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Here's Turner now. Did not go. Next offering is in for a strike.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
To third might be 2. Good feed. That's 1. And that's 2.
Well, the reliever comes in, takes care of that inherited runner, gets that ground ball double play, and now he can work on one more guy to get back in the dugout.
Duran stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Fought off foul. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. In to score is the runner from third, and they take a 2-run lead.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
McGuire swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Strike 2. Duran at second with 2 down. And that's in the dirt. And that is ball 1.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Swing and a miss. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Kyle Isbell. That's towards center. Jenkins sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. Hunter Renfroe at the plate. 0-1.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Top of the zone for a called strike. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. He swings and fouls one off. Scherzer is just one strike away. And they'll do it again. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. Hauls it in, and that's the ball game.
In a 3-inning game, a 2-0 win can sort of feel like a mini blowout. Nice job.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's Trey Turner. Out to short, Correa. Handles, throws to first, and they get Turner for the out. Now batting Jarren Duran. Ground ball right side, it squirts through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 25.
And here's the first baseman, Mark McGwire. First offering, runner goes. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Swings through that one above the zone.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Kick swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the third baseman, Kobe Mayo. Buxton sprinting after it. Drops into the glove. And we're back. Here's Byron Buxton.
Leading off for the Twins, the center fielder, Byron.
When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. Next offering is in for a strike. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. And now Bader up to the plate. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. Here's Royce Lewis. That one's in there, and that is strike one. Two outs, base is empty. Clips the corner, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out this. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Yohan Duran. Corey Seager, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Here's the catcher to hit, William Contreras. And that drops in for a strike. Seager leads off second with nobody out. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And a swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's one away. Here's Kyle Tucker. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Here comes the 0-1. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. Into the second deck it goes. It's 2-0.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
On the mound now for the Twins, Brock Stewart.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
Stewart.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Runner on at first with one gone. And now Walker Jenkins. And that one fouled off. Check swing, now an appeal to third. And Joe McDonald says he went around. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. Over to Correa for one. What a double play. Back at Target Field, we head to the bottom of the second. And now for the Twins, Carlos Correa. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And a pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Matt Wallner now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Ryan Jeffers stands in now, looks at that one inside. And another ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
Pitching from
The
the
new
Twins,
pitcher in the game, Jorge
number
Alcala.
66.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for
Jorge
quality pitches out of him right here.
Alcala.
Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Turner stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the leader. Now the number 2 hitter, Jaron Duran. Liner, base hit. Man at first, and now Mark McGuire. He's 0 for 1. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. There's the ball. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily. Durant, the runner at second with 1 away. Next pitch, not close, up high. That to right. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Throw into third. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Mayo, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss.
And down on. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's Trevor Larnach. Right through there for a strike. Fastball for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. 7 in a row by way of the K. Willie Castro in the box now. No balls and a strike. Now one miss.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
2 down. The Twins down to their final out. And now the center fielder, Byron Buxton, swings through that one. 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On the ground, and this should do it. And they'll go the short way, and that is the ball game.
In a 3-inning game, a 2-0 win can sort of feel like a mini blowout. Nice job to jump.
baseball fans. All right, ready to go here. Trey Turner at the plate. That's off the inside corner, and we're underway. On the ground to the left, Monasterio. The throw to first. Turner is out. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran.
Batting second, the left fielder, Jarren Duran.
To the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And a couple of quick outs. And now the first baseman, Mark McGwire. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Now a screamer into the outfield. This one looks like trouble. Around first, digging for two. And a potential go-ahead run stops at second base.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Swing and a foul out of play. 0-1. Swing and a miss.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
And ring him off, says Patrick Johnson. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Chourio. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. There's the strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher.
Pulled the string on the changeup. Garrett Mitchell in the box now. Takes strike one. And that's in for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. And now it's William Contreras. On the inside corner for a strike. That one lifted to left. Duran. And that is the third out of the inning.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Brewers,
on now, Trevor McGill.
number 29, Trevor McGill.
Stepping in, William Contreras. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Tapped softly on the ground. On to first, and quickly one away in the second. So here's Kyle Tucker now.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Contreras makes the grab, two down.
Batting it.
Here's the second baseman, Christian Moore.
Moore.
And first offering is fouled off. That one out to right. Mitchell brings it in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's Christian Yelich. That's in there. That's strike 1. Ground ball to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. And here is Hoskins.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Clips the corner, and that's strike 1. Hoskins pushes it foul.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when
swings and misses, struck him out. This is Bryce Terang. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Cut on and missed, and it's on the mound now. Ryan Hudson.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Walker Jenkins, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Trey Turner now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Line to left. And that's a fair ball. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's a tough location with the fastball to handle, but he was all over it. He got that front foot down and showed off some really quick hands to get the barrel to him.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Mark McGuire digs in now. Golden opportunity right here. On the ground to third. And it stays fair. 1 run across. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. Now the tag at second. And he's out. Trying for 2. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kobe Mayo. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Hudson, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2015. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Strike 3, got him with the sweeper. Back here in Milwaukee, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now here is Joseph Ortiz. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. And it's fouled away.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Blake Perkins stands in now and watches strike 1. Right through there for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Scherzer gets the punch out. Just 1 out remaining for the Brewers. Andrew Monasterio in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And that's their first base runner of the game. So last chance for the Brewers. Jackson Chourio now at the plate. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-0. There's a swing and a drive. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. Now at the plate, Garrett Mitchell. On the outside corner, strike 1. The other way. Base hit, 1 run is in. Here comes the throw. Not in time, he's safe at the plate. And it's a 1-run game. So up next, William Contreras. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Pure base runner.
Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Ball one there.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think.
Got him. And that's the ball game.
Well, 3-inning games are pretty exciting, and this one did not disappoint. Tons of offense, but it came down to
And up next for Miami, Preston Wilson. Sanchez back to work. And a ground ball to first. And he handles it. Preston Wilson, the next up for the Marlins. Swung on, belted. That one carrying onto the track, and he makes the catch. Sanchez back to work. And it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was.
There goes the runner. Got him swinging. Throw. Tag. And now the center fielder, Preston Wilson.
Preston Wilson.
Sanchez back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And that is out of play. 0-2 now.
Here we go, kid.
Base knock right field. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Real Muto throws not in time. It's a stolen base. On the ground to short. Tags the runner for one. And no throw. He's into first easily. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lead runner around second. And he boots it. Fortes around third. He'll score. Relay throw to second, but he's in there easily. Runner at third, nobody out. Alfonso Soriano, the next Cub to hit. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Didn't go. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. softly hit to third. Slides for the stop. Gathers and throws. Run. So digging in, Alfonso Soriano. Martinez back to work. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Comes up empty.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up. He wants to have a good at bat.
Drilled out towards left center field. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. Johnny Bench will hit next. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Now the catcher up to hit, Johnny Bench. Ripped to third. And now the catcher comes up to hit, Johnny Bench. Cortez back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Lined, and that's a base hit. 1 runs in. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Puts a run on the board and picks up.
Now he steps out as time. Time is granted.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. Late swing fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Freeland makes the play. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with run. Out towards right center field. Perkins makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Outside, and it's 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Perkins makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Now a relay to the plate. New inning getting started. This is Joey Bart. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. On the ground, right side. And we're back. Here's Joey Bart now. Swings through that.
This is the type of hitter his club wants at the plate, especially playing from behind. He's hoping to start a rally right here.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Hit in the air out to center field. Back here at American Family Field. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the catcher, Joey Bart.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Out to short. Jump throw. But he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. Back here in Milwaukee, all set for the start of the inning. And here's the catcher, Joey Bart. First offering, and it just misses.
He starts him with the fastball, and that's a pitch that's right in his wheelhouse. You need to be careful against